Went to Origin just a couple of days ago.
State of Origin.
Bloody good spectacle. I think we need to bring it back for the AFL. I sat there. It's like a grand final, but it's in the middle of the year. They get 4 grand finals a year, the NRL. I mean, the rest of the year is shit.
Yeah.
NRL, like I was speaking to some guys that work with the NRL. One of my good mates works there, went to school with him. And I said, what sort of crowds are they getting? And they're getting like a big game might get 40, but they're getting 10 to a game. It's like Metricon every week in the NRL.
Sure.
But Origin is proper good. Grinspoon played pre-game.
I saw that.
Don't worry about Meatloaf. Grinspoon.
Did they put out like Chemical Heart and
Mate, they played
ones?
all their good stuff. Chemical Heart's even like a bit old. Like that's like sort of new age. Like we're talking like Rolling Back. Don't know their names. Not good with song names. But I was smacking my head up and down.
Good.
I was in the press box and I went into a room by myself so I could listen to Grinspoon because all these guys like didn't want to. I was like, Grinspoon.
Yeah, good.
It was just a bloody good spectacle. Did you go? No.
No, I didn't.
It was good. Who would you go for if you had to pick a team?
I like the maroon colour. I'll go with that over the blue.
You know that's Queensland. Don't say like you don't know it's Queensland.
No, I'm going based on colour. That's literally
go Maroons.
that's. Yeah.
I did hear they love chanting.
They
They chant a lot. Queenslander, Queenslander.
Yep.
New South Wales, New South. They sound the same, and then bullshit. Old chants. You don't hear chants at the AFL.
Simple crowd over at the NRL. Nothing about it.
No, talking about simple crowds. You are here, right here, BackChat.
Yeah.
And you're not the simple crowd. It's a couple of simple hosts here. Dan
Yes,
Const,
sir.
Will Schofield joining you for BackChat. You know where to find us over at socials. BackChat __ across all the major ones. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Reddit. Think we're still there. Email. You can send us something and we will
Read it.
Really good. Really good. Hello at backchatpodcast.com.au. You can find all the good stuff on our website, which is backchatpodcast.com.au. I think that's about it. Now, I'm going to get straight into it.
Before, I have my phone on the table and we just got an email.
Holy shit. This better be from Donald Trump because I was about to kick right off into something very important.
New $5 patron. Meet Kaylee Koprovics.
Hello, Kaylee.
Well done, Kaylee.
Bloody good stuff because that's what I was about to talk about. Our patrons. I love it.
Yeah.
So Kaylee's just jumped on board literally the second as we're recording this. I want to talk about this because Beers with BackChat. Thursday. This Thursday. Happening.
2 nights' time.
Yeah. 2 nights' time. It's for our patrons, but the reason it's for our patrons is we want our patrons to be more. We want to be able to give more to more.
Yes, that's right.
So you can sign up to be a patron for $5 a month, right? That's the cost of your ticket. You can buy a ticket to Beers with BackChat for free if you're a patron.
Yes, we're not buying it.
No.
Just register.
We know who's coming, basically.
Exactly.
Beers with BackChat. What is it you say? Why haven't you bought your ticket, you wonder? I'm about to tell. I'm actually not sure. I can't answer that for you because Shelter Brewing Co., our beautiful sponsors over at Shelter.
Got one right here.
They've put...
Delicious.
Give us a look. Give us a taste. Okay. Well, no, taste. You taste and tell me.
There you go.
You taste it and then you tell me.
I'll speak it.
Yeah.
Good.
It is actually good stuff. Shelter are, listen to this, putting on beers for Beers with BackChat. All beers free.
Yeah. Leave your wallets at home. Not
Charlie will have
necessary.
his just in case.
Yep.
So the shouts will be on Charlie if they do run out of free ones. But free Beers with BackChat. I'm sorry.
That's that good.
I'm sorry. Do I need to actually say anything else that's happening for the night? Come down
Just
and have a
think
beer.
about it. $5 to sign up to Patreon, right? Gets you a ticket to Beers with BackChat.
Yes.
How many beers, if you had 10 beers, that's worth...
That's a year's supply. If you want to delete... Honestly, I don't mind if you want to sign up, $5, then delete the app and delete your subscription. I don't mind.
Delete your email. Yeah. Never go on the internet again.
Yeah, you want to do that? That's fine. Come to Beers with BackChat, though, and have free beers. Not only do we have that, Whippersnapper Distillery.
They're going to be there too.
Another proud partner of this podcast. Yeah. They're going to be there too, tasting whiskey.
Amazing.
Is there restrictions on the amount of whiskey you can taste?
I'd hope so.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
Responsible consumption.
That's right, of course.
But also, if you want to taste something a few times, I would say that's kind of like a free bar as well.
And maybe it would be like me and my wife. She doesn't like to drink, so you go and say, I'm going to get 2, 1 for her, and have both.
There you go. Responsibly. Margaret River Roasting Co., another proud partner of this podcast. they'll be there too.
Amazing.
So if you want to perk yourself up a little bit, watch the footy and get around it, because there's a Thursday night footy game on. Brisbane.
Oh, it's a really good one.
Tell me what it is.
It's
Brisbane.
I want to say Brisbane and Melbourne, but that was last week.
No, it is someone good.
Just keep talking. I'm about 6 seconds away.
I'm going to keep talking. Don't worry. So,
Brisbane and Bulldogs.
Great. Is that right?
Yeah.
You sure that's right?
Yes. Thursday, 30th of June, third verse, I can't speak, third verse, 8th.
That's going to be on the TVs there. We're going to talk our way around that. Free beers, free whiskey, free coffee. Blue Bet's getting involved somehow. Don't know how, but Blue Bet, another one of our bloody awesome partners, is getting involved. So it's our night by our sponsors, for our listeners, for our audience. That's free.
Yeah.
You just have to be a patron.
That easy.
It's in Leaderville. Can't give you the address. That's over at Patreon. If you want to get that, you got to sign up to be a patron. You can do all of this by getting on Linktree, which is at the bottom of all of our social handles. It's over at Twitter. It's on Instagram. It's on TikTok. You can get your way there. You can go to Eventbrite link, buy your tickets to Beers with BackChat, which are free.
It's in
everything's
and you know what?
Everything's free. I shouldn't say buy, just get.
You have to be a patron, but we will say it's in Leaderville on the Thursday night. And if you feel like going on an adventure through Leaderville,
I'll pay it. I'll tell you now. If you find where it is, and the secret password is BackChat.
BackChat, clever.
You knock on the door, you say BackChat, we will let you in.
Yeah,
I promise. I hold myself to that. I think there's going to be signed photos of you and I.
Yes, there will be.
So any patron that wants one of those, as promised, they will be there. We're not gonna go around Australia delivering them. They will be at Beers with BackChat. What else is going to be there?
I'm going to say that there is something at Beers with BackChat that you don't know about that we've been organising on the side.
Holy shit!
So does that make you want to come along now?
That does. I get a bit nervous about. I do. I get nervous.
It's like a surprise birthday party or something.
It's like I'm very excited. Is it a car?
Oh, come on, rein it in.
What?
We're not getting you a car.
Electrical scooter?
No, it's not a present for you. It's just something that's happening that you don't know about that's epic.
Okay, there's a surprise for Scully. It's going to be wrapped up. Big gift for Scully. Big unveil will be at Beers with BackChat.
Cash prize.
I think we're going to have a fines tin there. You can give your live fines.
Yeah,
we're going to live fine session.
Yep.
We're going to have prizes for best sporting moment, not in your selected field. And you can tell us what your selected field is, and it can't be in that.
Yes.
We're going to have a bit of a rolling. This is where the Blue Bet involvement gets with the game, the Thursday night game. We're going to have a bit of a rolling, just local, not betting, but just drawing out of the hat, couple of players, first goal.
Yeah, like that.
Most possessions.
Yep.
Brought to you by Blue Bet, but not really brought to you.
No.
And the prizes are all of our sponsors. So I don't know how much I can keep talking about this. Everything's free. It's in Leaderville. It's on Thursday night. It starts at 5 o'clock. It'll go to when we feel like it goes to. What else do you need to know?
Nothing.
Be there.
Linktree.
Be there.
There.
I don't know how much more I can give you. I'm going to talk about it a lot of times on this podcast. Beers with BackChat.
Yes.
Be there. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about what's happening this week. Fifey's touching umpires. He's got off.
Yeah.
He's given a bit of a shove. I will say the umpire that he touched, Gorman, his last name is.
Yeah, okay, go on.
He actually looks a little bit like you. If you had a shave, it's a little bit annoying to look at. He was my number one hated umpire. I can't say hated. We don't want to abuse umpires. We respect umpires. What do I say? What's it?
The player that you hated playing?
No, the umpire that I disliked being umpired by the most.
Yeah, that's fine.
This bloke.
This guy. Okay.
And I'll tell you why. It was a game against Carlton. I was playing in the back line. We were winning in the last quarter. He gave 3 kicks away against me for things I'd done my whole career. The little hip grab I talked about, the little push down on the shoulder thing I talked about. Gave 3 of those away. No one's ever paid them other than him for 3 goals. Lost the game. Is that my fault?
Yes.
Maybe. Is it his fault?
Yes.
But it's mine as well.
Yep.
But I don't care because he paid them.
All
anyway.
Right. So
am I saying he deserved to be pushed in the chest forcibly? No, he didn't get pushed forcibly. I saw it. Couldn't have cared less. The only question I would ask is what happens if Toby Green did that?
Well, yeah.
I don't think it's relevant if Toby Green has a history, because Toby Green would get absolutely persecuted for that.
Yeah, I mean, he did get pushed into the umpire, but Fife put his hand out to stop himself from going into him more. That's what I think.
It was a strange one, I thought. Jordan De Goey, we've been speaking about him a little bit. He has had a contract taken away from Collingwood, so some people are hypothesising that perhaps Collingwood were like, go to Bali, Jordan. Have a good time, Jordan. They don't want to pay the $750 a year because he's not worth that now.
No.
He's like untouchable by a few, which I think's sad, but that's how, I don't know. That's
right,
how,
so
that's how it
they've
goes now.
stitched him up. They wouldn't self-sabotage.
I don't think they wouldn't self-sabotage. He has done
true.
that.
Yeah,
They've just enabled him to do that.
It's a great conspiracy, and I'm happy to believe it.
So basically he's now gone on personal leave. There's rumblings about him being disappointed and unhappy with people at the club. I saw literally before we started this, the CEO made a speech at the AFLW Best and Fairest and has apparently made gags about it. And like yucky ones. And so he's under the pump. Don't know exactly what he said. I literally saw it and I was meant to look it up and I didn't. Shock. But yeah, just finding that whole situation strange. I'd probably just like us to be able to move on a little bit. Maybe I should stop talking about it.
Does a team just go, you know what, let's see what happens and sign him?
Maybe. He's good enough.
Just like Gold Coast. Somewhere like that where they're on the precipice of being like, you know, actually good.
Our good mate Ryan Daniels over at Channel 7 in the West wrote an article and basically said he was in the top 5 players in the league that could actually be the best player in the league.
Yeah.
Has like the
can win games by like off his own boot.
Yeah. Like there's just not many. There probably isn't a guy at West Coast that could win the Brownlow right now. No. Jordan De Goey could. If he put a year together, didn't have off-field incidents, put his mind and body to it, he could win a Brownlow.
Yes.
There's not many guys like that, and he could, so which is why I reckon a club would take a risk on him if Collingwood didn't want to keep going down that road.
Yeah. Would you do it? Would you like, let's say you were GM of West Coast?
Why don't we throw that out there? Does West Coast want to get Jordan De Goey to the football club?
I think West Coast isn't the right club.
He's got too many demons there, does he? Hey? I mean, I'd be too close.
He'd walk into the rooms or whatever and see photos of you. And
imagine if they gave him number 31. Maybe they put him in and then 31.
Poor Jermaine Jones.
Never played again. Sorry, JJ. Anyway, had an event last week, which was good fun. And I think we're going to do more of this with Beers with BackChat. Won't have either of these this week, which would be fun. I mean, we're putting enough on. Had Kevin Sheedy, Ben Cousins, and Xavier Ellis, and IMC'd. And it was bloody
That's a good row of people.
I will say, it was a Brisbane-Melbourne game on Thursday night. Asked these geniuses of the game. Kevin Sheedy, umpired, coached premierships, played in premierships, a legend of the game. Who's going to win? Brisbane.
Right.
Ben Cousins, Brownlow medalist, premiership player, best
Captain.
and fairest winner, just captain of the club, star.
Yep.
Brisbane. Xavier Ellis, media superstar, premiership player, played some games for West Coast.
Not a great footy tipper, if I'm being honest.
Knows his way around the football landscape.
Yep.
Brisbane. And I just got up there and said, if Brisbane get within 10 goals, I'll be very surprised. The crowd's laughing at me. Kevin Sheedy's, I will say, the most pissed man in the universe at the event. Rocked up. Kev's rolled in, giving me a big hug. And he's like, hey, let's go. How you going? I was like, oh, where have you been? He'd been at a bit of a premiership reunion with the Essendon boys over here, past players. Not so much premiership, caught up with the past players. I've introduced Ben Cousins, Xavier Ellis, Kevin Sheedy. I thought was kind of like Ben Cousins, a big name, obviously, but thought I'd give Kev a bit of a build-up, giving him a big wind-up. And in the black and red, giving him a big wind-up. He has strode up on stage, ripped the microphone out of my hand, turned around and gone, how the fuck are you, Morley? We're in Morley.
Comedians.
And people are like, yes. And he's just completely taken over the event. It was bloody unreal.
Great.
So I thought I'd just mention that.
Yep.
All right. BackChat bets, thanks to Bluebet. Powered by Bluebet. They do some great stuff. If you do enjoy having a punt, get over there to Bluebet, sign up, get yourself an account. They do some good things. Got some good offers. This week, what was our multi? How do we come to this? Last week, we did the underdog special.
The underdog special.
Which I liked. I would have happily done that again.
Yeah.
Didn't want to do it,
It's
did you?
fun to pick a theme.
Yeah.
So
you didn't want to do it. You wanted a new one.
Yeah, I wanted a new one.
Yep.
We can't do the same thing every week.
No, that's fair.
So this week we thought, let's go with some forwards kicking goals.
Goal bonanza.
Yes, that's right.
I wish I had like a musical like goal bonanza. Sorry.
I don't want that, FYI. I suggested we do something called forwards dropping twos. And it's like forwards kicking 2 goals, like, a bunch of forwards. And it's just that sort of didn't go down well because it's not a great name, forwards dropping twos, because it's,
I still don't ask, is this meant to be, are you alluding to something?
No, it's like.
What's it like?
Like doing a shit, like dropping a 2.
All right.
But it's like kicking 2 goals, so forwards dropping 2s.
Sorry about that, everybody.
No, that's what I mean.
It wasn't funny when you said it.
That's exactly right. So we decided.
Or thought it.
Let's just go with, let's still do that, but not give it a name.
Thank God we didn't go with that.
All right, let's run through the names. Charlie Curnow.
2 goals.
2 goals plus.
I will say, may as well reveal, we put this on Charlie this week. We said, Charlie, you're picking every one of these.
That's right, we did.
Yep. Yeah, you're going to live and die by the sword.
First list he gave us had about 35 names on it.
He wrote a list of 30 players.
We thought, let's make it achievable.
Trim it down a little bit, Charlie.
So Charlie Curnow, he goes and gets 4.
Yep.
Bang.
Tick.
Here we go. We're on here. Rory Lobb.
Let's start with the winners. Tyson Stengel, 2 goals.
Did he kick?
Kicked 3.
Kicked 3. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Then we got 3 to go.
Rory Lobb, which I wasn't, that sold on him kicking the 2.
But you didn't speak up like usual.
No, but I also don't want to
internally just message yourself. I don't like that.
I also don't want to, when you mates get around for a multi, you don't want to be that guy that says no to every suggestion. Okay. So Rory Lobb, 2. I didn't. So he kicks 1, right? Yep. What happened with the second?
He had a set shot 10 metres out directly in front and missed. So he kicked 1 goal 1. So that should have been a tick.
That should.
Right. So we'll give him a tick.
I didn't see it.
For the sake of it, we'll give him a tick. Charlie Dixon, kick 1 goal 1 again. Missed a very gettable goal. We'll give him a tick.
Okay.
It's all down to Mason Cox, even though it's not. But it's all down to Mason Cox.
And this was just, all he had to do was kick 1.
The big man, the big socks, big goggles, the big personality. 1 behind. It didn't even look like kicking a goal. All he had to do was kick 1. Didn't look like one.
Shame.
He played his best game of his whole career the week before. I really felt like he had a goal in him. Turns out he didn't.
Is that what happened last time with Richmond? When he had that stellar game, they won in Richmond. That was to get into the grand final, right?
But then he played well in the grand final.
He did too, yeah.
I think we should talk to him. We go to Melbourne in 3 weeks, everybody. I think we should talk to Mason Cox. Can we make that happen?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, so you can sign up via the link in our bio after you sign up for Beers with BackChat. You can see us there. The last time we did Beers with BackChat, we did do a little Blue Bet special. Now, this was our first ever activation with Blue Bet. Mm-hmm. We literally chatted to the guys the day before. We said, hey, we got Beers with BackChat. What can we do? And they said, you know what? How about we put some bets on the house for your audience?
Great.
I thought, what can we do? It was before round 1, and we thought we put $20 on every team in the competition at their starting odds, and someone will walk away a winner.
To win the grand final.
That's correct. So Adelaide was $81. Oh, James Cockman's on that. Don't know how that's going for you, Jimmy, unfortunately. I've got some little updates because clearly at the start of the year, odds are very different.
Yes.
Right? West Coast was at $34.
Yikes.
Sorry, Jane. That is Charlie's mum, Jane, by the way. Now, Fremantle update. Alan Barch is on that. He got on them at $41. $20 on it.
Not bloody bad.
What about Collingwood? Going really well. Top 8 contenders this year. Martin Reid.
51.
Oh, man.
$51. Because $51. That's huge. What would that be? That would be $1,000.
I think so. This one here, a couple of grand would be beautiful. Gold Coast, Jack Dewsbury. Now, I reckon they're half a chance, Gold Coast, this year. They're going to make finals first. That'd be nice. It'd be the first time they make finals. But if they make finals, they could rattle some cages. And 101 to 1, they'd be a lot shorter than that right now.
Do you know what it is? Can we look it up?
Yeah, we can look it up. Yeah, of course we can look it up. You look it up while I give you the bet of the absolute year. This team, $26 to 1, 26 to 1, $20 on the nose. George Mercer walked away from Beers with BackChat last time we did it with Carlton. They slip into the top 4, beat Fremantle right now. They're in the top 4, 26-1. I don't know if you can be any happier with that. That's a great result. So we'll be doing something similar when we get to Beers with BackChat this time around. How do you do it? You go to Linktree, Beers with BackChat, buy your tickets. See you Thursday.
See you then.
You can't get the odds, can you?
Okay, my phone's doing things.
Yeah, okay. For someone who actually looks after the tech on this podcast, you're not very good with tech.
It lets me down frequently.
But it doesn't let other people down.
Well, I keep going. My phone's not working. AFL Futures 2022. What do we want to know? Premiership.
Carlton.
Odds. Show more. They're currently sitting on at 13.
Gold Coast. Surely they're under 101.
67. So you got value there. What
about Fremantle, or should I say Flagmantle? And if I say Flagmantle and you want to buy some merch, probably head over to backchatpodcast.com.au. There's some bloody good merch over there.
$9.
41 into $9. See, they know what's up. Flagmantle, that's what's up. And Collingwood? They started at 51.
Currently $17 as we record.
Yeah, see, that's what we give our listeners. Bees with BackChat, that's what happened last time. Fantasy update. As I've been muting for a little bit of this podcast, as we go, Big Nathan C's been sitting, king of the castle. Well, Nathan C, I tell you what, 2 tickets to the grand final are no longer in your hands, my friend. Justin and Team Roadrunner moves... Give it again, please. Wow. He sits 41st in the nation and has taken Big
41st?
Well, Nathan's led the whole bloody time. And I'm telling you, Nate, I told you last week, I told the week before that, he's not going to win the whole thing. So Justin sits 41st in the nation and he's in the running for 2 tickets to the grand final.
You know what we're going to do?
What?
At Beers with BackChat. I don't know if we've mentioned how that's on this week.
This is the thing that you're surprising me with, that I'll have to bring 2 more grand final tickets.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Whichever patron at Beers with BackChat has the highest ranked fantasy team on Thursday night on the ladder and can prove it
on the BackChat ladder.
On the BackChat ladder.
Yep.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, you got to be in the BackChat comp.
Yep.
Special prize.
Okay. There are a lot of special prizes.
But this is a legit special prize.
Okay, there is a lot of prizes though. Like, if you were coming, you're probably getting a prize.
Get one. Yeah.
But not this special one.
No.
Is this part of my surprise?
No. Stop asking about your surprise.
Alex Schofield of the Hot Guys team, they're falling down to 22nd on the ladder. Had a bad week. Real bad week. Had some real dramas at selection.
Bailey?
Bailey. Since Bailey's gone down, or should I say gone up, come on, you can't say that. He's out. He's not in the team. Yeah.
They've lost their leader.
They have nothing. I mean, Bruce was running around there for a little while. Ben Brown could be making his way into the team very soon. Highest ranked fantasy team gets a prize at Beers with BackChat Thursday,
30th of June.
We'll see you there
from 5 p.m.
All right. I'm feeling fine. Let's do that. Fines. Now, if you haven't seen this on the table, I've been bloody hiding it. But have a look at this specimen. If you're not watching, go onto YouTube. This will be about, 30 minutes into the episode, wherever we are. This is a gavel. Now, Dave Smith.
What's a gavel? Just for those who don't know what a gavel is.
Dave Smith from By Smith Designs has made us a gavel. It is made out of old skateboard decks that were once ridden by the kids at the Bondi Bowl. Now, if you don't know what a gavel is, this is what it sounds like. Sorry if that was really loud. Sorry if that was loud again. A gavel is what Judge Judy uses to bring the court to session.
That's right.
Right? That's
you know what?
Can you hear that on my hand?
Yeah, that's right.
It's a sturdy wooden gavel with our logo on it.
It's so good. Can I hold it?
Yeah. This
is like
the Premiership Cup thing, mate. So what we're going to do for fines, I'll bring
order.
I'll bring BackChat to order and to session. But I did want to say thanks to Dave. He's over at By Smith Design. So they make woodwork of heaps of different stuff with recycled skateboard decks. And I think it's fucking cool as.
It's very good.
And I'm excited and I'm pumped. And if you want to look after Dave, you can find some of his stuff over on our socials. BySmithDesigns at gmail.com, www.bysmithdesigns.com. Tell you what, Dave. Thanks, buddy. Thanks a lot. Fines in session.
All right.
I'm going to hold this while I read fines. I'm not going to bang on the table. It's probably a horrible noise to everyone listening. I'm sorry about that. As we announced last week, we are tallying our fines that you give out. You dictate how much we give to charity. Don't be silly. We're not made of money, although we'd like to give back to the community.
Of course.
So $10 million fine, not going to pay it.
Yeah.
$10 fine.
Not even an IOU.
Correct. Charities are Men's Talk.
Yes.
Sabre, which is a dog refuge and dog rehabilitation centre. Staffy and Bully Breed Rescue, SABBR. Men's Talk is a men's health charity here in Perth, a startup. And Socket to Sarcoma is a charity in support of sarcoma cancer, which is incredibly rare cancer. Again, Perth-based charity.
There we go.
So we look after those guys with our fines money. We've got a tally.
How much are we at?
Yeah, you can read it out.
$443.50.
That's the gavel.
That's on your hand.
It's like you can do it for good things, bad things, or I can just hold it. It's multicolored. It's got a good weight to it.
Yeah, it is. Not too heavy.
All right, Brody Cath. BackChat, get the fines. Okay, started off with a big wide-ranging one, $2, chuck it in the tin. For not having a swear jar system for Sean McManus episode, the podcast would have been financed for the next 2 years. I will say about Shawnee Mac.
It was bloody brilliant.
It was fucking great, as Sean would say. $2 fine, I accept it. But, so Sean, you got to remember, Sean's in mainstream media.
Yes.
He's on Breakfast Radio every morning. He's on Channel 7 every weekend. He's not allowed to swear. He's got kids. Probably not allowed to swear at home. So he gets in here and he goes, am I allowed to swear? I say, well, of course you are, mate. Well, do you swear? If you want to swear, swear.
Talk how you normally talk.
Mum doesn't like swearing, but if you want to swear, go for it. He is just, I reckon he's pulled out 15 years of swearing on BackChat. Yeah. And it was bloody great.
It was, yeah.
I'll take it
But
on
apologies to those who are listening in the car with their kids and things like that.
Sorry, kids. Sometimes that happens in life, and you're going to have to grow up very quickly if you listen to BackChat.
Thanks, Uncle Will.
Clearly Judge. What does this mean, Uncle Dan? Keely Judge fines Dan. Bloody brilliant. $2 during the episode of Shelter Footy Cast, round 15. If you move your bloody big head name off there, thank you. Round 15 review. Trying to be inconspicuous, walk straight through the camera. $2 rookie error.
It's true. I did that today on today's episode that we released, or yesterday, sorry.
Stay off the camera, mate. So just stay back of the house. That'd be appreciated. Dylan Hinchcliffe fines my workmate Glenn. Yeah, now, this is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for. $5 fine. Yeah, we'll take that on board. Glenn is currently leading the Lunchtime League leading goal kicker award, and after a couple of bags of goals, was promoted to his club's league team.
Wow.
He then requested to play both reserves and league so he could stay on top of the leaderboard in the Lunchtime League goal kicking. Grow up, Glenn. All in caps locks.
Yeah, grow up,
I can feel the anger. Glenn, Dylan sends his regards and a $5 fine.
Good.
If anyone wants to actually send in their fine money, we'll take it on. You want to match our charity money? If you get called out on this and you want to send it in, sign up to Patreon. That's the way you can do it. Yep. Stephen Phillips, $5 fine. Don't know who he sent it to. $5 fine to whoever wrote the 90 days away part of the World Cup article.
I've read this before. I don't know if he...
I'm going to keep going. Okay. But Steve, if you have wrongly... If there's a false accusation in here, you will be getting fined.
Yeah.
I'll find your address and you will be fined. For it being that long away, I think you'll find it starts in mid-November, and that's at least 120 days away. 4 months. Yep. Ha ha ha. Ah ha ha. Anyway, do like the work, lads. Sorry for the cheeky tweet made to Will and Dan about the Tigers v Eagles game. Good podcast to have gotten it over. Oh, come on, Steve. No, I'm done with this. Who's coping the? Do you want me to keep reading? This isn't you send it. We read it. I don't need to read the whole thing. $5 fine for saying. I think we did say that the World Cup. I think I might have said it was going to be closer than it is. Look, it's harsh. I'll accept it though, Steve.
All right.
But just tighten things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Alfred Morris.
Help us out, man.
$2 fine for being so bloody long there. Alfred Morris. Oh, great. Fines BackChat social media /SCOE. Why do I get roped up? Okay, $5 fine. G'day, gents and ladies. Okay. Alfred here again. You're happy with that, are you?
I love that. I didn't know if... Okay, yeah.
Alfred here again. Loving the show as always. You may remember I fined the team earlier in the year for falsely claiming that you want to take down one of your key partners in Bluebet. Well, this week, the fine is for whoever posted the BackChat multi on Instagram. The pictures had Mason Cox for anytime goal scorer. However, the caption said Mason Cox for 2+ goals.
Wow.
Jump on Insta and have a look. Got to be better than that, lads. P.S. Does BackChat get a kickback from Bluebet every time a multi loses? Okay, so we're coming with a bit of aggression. I actually think Alfred could not be more correct.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna have a look.
I'm gonna add to the $5 fine another $2 for there was another error in that actually. There was an oh no. Oh, what about the caption? I believe he's talking about the caption.
Right. Yeah, in the caption.
And I wrote the caption. Okay, very good, Alfred. There was another mistake though. There was an opposition that one of the players was playing that was incorrect. And I will say for the Sean McManus tile that went up on social media, this is a $10. This is a $20 fine, Charlie. Put it in the tin. Sean McManus's name was spelt incorrectly.
Yeah.
We can't be doing that. BackChat. Shuan McManus. Sean's Korean brother.
Yeah, Shuan. Maybe.
Okay. Jack Stevenson. Who gets the fine? My uncle. $40. Look, I'll read it out, but I may have to pull that back. Hey, lads, second fine for me to issue out. Just don't get too big for your boots there, big Jackie Stevenson. This fine's for my uncle. I reckon he owes me a slab of beers. Because when I was about 12 or 13, he would sign me up to local pubs footy tipping. Shout out to the Burradara Tavern. Bloody oath, there's a bloody...
Burunda Tavern.
Sorry. And one week I nailed 8 out of 8 tips and nailed the margin on the dot for the first round of the season. The prize was a slab of beer. My uncle took the beers, didn't even pay me for them. Fair enough for taking the beers because I was underage. But now I'm 23. I reckon the bloke owes me. Let me know what you think. I'm not fining anyone $40.
No.
I'll fine $5.
Yep.
I reckon deserves a slab.
100%.
How do we get him a slab of shelters?
Jack.
Come to Beers with BackChat. I'll try and organise you a slab of beers.
Yep. Done.
Sorry, it was loud. Fine's over. It's time for this.
You send it, we read it.
Yes, I know you're wondering, how did that sting come about? Well, it was Troy, the guitarist that stands on top of Optus Stadium, that made that for us.
Just shreds.
Not only does he shred, he shreds for us too.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of something smarter to say. I was kind of like looking at you to...
No, I was just trying to leave you out there on an island. He's coming to Beers with BackChat.
Well,
So tell him to bring the guitar.
Yes. One, yes. Two, if you hadn't heard enough about Beers with BackChat and why you should come, the bloody guitarist of Fremantle's coming. Yeah. Enough said, really. Yep. Is that the surprise? For me?
No, it's not.
Paul W., long time, first time. Long time listener, first time.
This is the world's longest email.
Well, that's what we say.
All right, here we go.
You send it, we read it.
Let's go. Let's go on a journey. Howdy, BackChat crew. Long-time listener, first-time emailing. Absolutely love the podcast, especially the 4 episodes a week. Perfect ear candy for my daily commute/walk.
Oh,
first of all, I have to say I've warmed to Dan after not knowing who the fuck he was when he joined BackChat 2.0. Yes, I'm the idiot on roaming BackChat after the Eagles game a few weeks ago that said, I even like Dan. I used to hate Dan. Then Charlie says, why do you hate Dan? And I so eloquently replied, because I didn't know who the fuck he was. Not my finest moment, but I had consumed a few red wines at the game. I think we lost by 100 plus.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Sounds about right. Which leads into the next phase of my mega email. Hopefully I'm not breaching fine etiquette by mixing fines with stories, but here goes.
Okay.
First, I find myself $4.50 for saying I used to hate Dan. I think it was just pure jealousy of his extraordinary 5 for 16 story and him having a trophy of the ball.
Is there a correction there? Is it 5 for 16 or 5 for 12?
5 for 16 in under 12s.
Okay, yep. Oh, you can say I mistook.
So $4.50 there. Okay. I was a pretty good cricketer myself as a lad. Under 10s, I once got 5 wickets for 1 run. Was on a hat-trick twice, but failed dismally both times. I've been in that exact situation. However... Have you? Yeah. Okay. With that ball. However, the one effort that may potentially come close to the greatest man's 5-16, this guy's really come around to me. Yeah. 5-16, grand final Cannington Cricket Club under 12s. I was a medium pace swing bowler.
Medium pace swing in under 12s. Come on. Come on now, Paulie.
10 overs, 8 maidens, 1 wicket for 2 runs in a winning grand final. I also took a catch for the final wicket off the captain's bowling for icing on the cake. Pretty close to the legend Dan Const.
I mean, it sounds a little Glenn McGrath to mine.
Yeah.
Just really bunkered the batsman down. He hasn't taken a lot of wickets. Can't score off him, though.
Yep.
Must have taped the ball up really well. A little swing
Just
king.
working them down. A couple more fines. Charlie, $2 for editing out some of my best drunken lines in the roaming BackChat. Love Scoey, love BackChat.
Is that to Charlie or to Kat? Both.
Nah, that's definitely me. Sorry.
$2 a Kat.
A cat $3. Oh, here we
Don't
go.
worry, Kat. You haven't missed out yet.
For zooming in way too close on roaming BackChat on the video, she highlighted every one of the 7 kegs I've put on around my face since COVID started. I was wondering who that fat bastard was on the camera.
I'll have to jump in there. Look, I'm sorry, Paulie. Kat does no zooming. That's just the 7 kegs that's on your face, mate. There's no camera work there, my friend.
Rant over. Thanks for the show, guys. Loving all the eps. I am, of course, a Patreon, and very much looking forward to Beers with BackChat coming up soon.
Thursday.
Yeah,
See you there, Paul.
2 nights away.
Bloody good. Really good. Love it. You sent it, we read it. Dale Gavravovic. I'm not even going to try and get it right.
In recent years, many players have lived to regret social media mistakes /leaks. I personally am glad mobile phones went around when I was younger and drunk. Drank. It got me thinking, though, which past players wouldn't survive the current times of social media? Scully, which players, when you started playing, would struggle in 2022 and constant monitoring of players and officials?
Oh, literally all. Not even joking. Like when I started 2006, end of 2006,
yep,
that was peak culture, right? And so you can put a line across a few of them. Cousins, Kerr, all those boys, right?
Embly's, I mean, we had Embly on telling some stories.
It's not illegal things. It's just like the boys used to go out and have a good time.
Look,
Michael Gardner.
If you appear in one photo at the hippie club,
yeah,
and get thousands of dollars,
the hippie 7 or whatever, the Bali 9. Seriously.
Then I assume that
they're just. I don't need to really go into too much detail other than what it is now is far beyond anything it was. It will get to the stage where players can't go out. Like, I don't know how much American stars go out. When they go out, American, I'm talking about big money guys.
NBA.
They, I assume, hire big rooms for themselves and have their. Yeah. They're not just rolling into a random nightclub. LeBron's just not going out, and
I think that they do.
Really?
They don't do.
They have security
illegal.
guards.
Yeah, they would have security making sure no one's but I mean they're drinking and stuff. They're not doing hard drugs on. I can't remember.
Well, AFL players aren't just going out and doing hard drugs.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of things that you'd get in trouble for if you out at a club. But they're going out during the season.
But I'm not talking about those guys I mentioned as doing hard drugs. I'm just talking about going out
Yeah.
When I started, I went out every single weekend, never missed. 6-day break, 5-day break, whatever you like. I was out.
Yep.
And so that doesn't happen anymore. That's all I'm saying. Just going out is frowned upon now.
Mm.
So there'd be a lot of blokes in trouble.
Okay.
Matt Webb, Cogen Up Oz Kick visit. Now, this was last week. Went out to Cogen Up with Dustin Fletcher, who you'll be enjoying on Wednesday, our guest this week, Dustin Fletcher. Have a listen to this. This is a good email.
Hey, guys, just wanted to shout out to Will for his visit down. So that's why you just getting a praise and it's a good email. Okay. Just wanted to shout out to Will for his visit down to Cogen Up on Tuesday with Dustin Fletcher. Both you guys were amazing with the Oz Kickers during our games and even more so with them after the session had finished. Credit to both of you. You had my son, an ardent Brizzy Lions fan, asking me if it's okay to like the Eagles and Bombers too. Very good.
Yes.
I told him a flat no as we are Lions for life.
Yes.
Cheers, guys. You have some massive country kids fans for life. Webby Koji, Auskick coordinator.
Yes, here's a good email, right?
Yeah, I love it.
Like the kid wants to go for Eagles and Bombers and his dad's like, nah, mate, you're a Brisbane fan. I'd be going for Brisbane over Eagles and Bombers at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Must have made a good impression, though. Love that. Cheers, Matty. Love the email. Thanks for getting in touch. Steve Fraser, Soapy Football.
I don't know what it's going.
Well, I don't know either.
Hi, guys and gal. There's multiple guys and gals. Long-time listener and West Coast Eagles supporter here. Just listening to episode 53 and the comments about putting footballs in soapy water. Dan said, quote, I'd still take the grab. I would. I think this should be proven and posted.
Double down over here. Yep.
I think this should be proven and posted on YouTube, and should be and at least have Will kicking 50-meter bombs. Can you still do that? For Dan to take the grab. Thanks for the great podcast. Cheers, Steve.
Kat, what are you doing tomorrow morning? Like, seriously, this needs to happen.
Yeah, we're on.
I'm busy tomorrow morning.
Yeah. What about the next day?
What about
Beers with BackChat?
Beers with BackChat. From the spot that we are, you
Right.
kick it.
So another little clue: we are at
No.
I just say it's an elevated. If people are looking for it, it is elevated. It isn't ground floor.
Okay.
So I will at least once. I don't know. I can't think be bothered getting a bucket full of detergent-soaked water.
There'll be water and soap there.
Yeah. Okay. We drop a football off the top, and you have to catch it. Hands only. No chest.
No.
Understand that?
Not these
No.
mitts.
Yeah. You need it hands like this, sideways.
Yep.
And
And what, are you going to throw it off?
Yeah, so throw it off.
Yep. Okay.
You think you can catch it?
Yeah.
There's no chance you catch it. None. None. I blue bet you that you cannot catch that football. If you want to see that happen, head to Beers with BackChat. Very good email. Paul Williams, vasectomy guy.
Fellas, trying to get this into You Send It, We Read It.
Yes,
you may
right
remember me as the vasectomy guy, the
this
idiot
is a
who
big-
printed out his vasectomy referral in A1 size by mistake and was fined accordingly.
Yes.
You'd be pleased to know I'm currently sitting on the bed at hospital, high as a kite, and the tubes have successfully been cut. Fun fact, after the pipes are cut, it still takes after the pipes are cut, it still takes 20 more ejaculations before the pipes are cleared. The doc told me, for the record, for someone to get through the 20 and give a proof sample of no swimmers in the barrel was 5 days. You do the math.
Wow, hey, you got a big couple of days ahead of you, big Paulie.
I bring more good news. The Dan Const-
So just to think about, he's lying on a bed, high on endone, writing this. This is great.
I bring more good news. The Dan Const superfan Hamish, who fined me for the A1 print, recently had a baby boy, Henry.
Congratulations.
It's a shame his wife Lisa wouldn't let him name the newborn Dan after his hero. Maybe we can send her a fine, unless Dan's middle name's Henry. No, it's not. It's Leslie. So
It's great.
Yeah.
So I know why I laughed.
no, it's good.
It's quite funny though.
Side note, I still remember that night at the casino watching F1 and how excited Hamish was he spotted Dan in a crowd of 2,000 people. He was so nervous when I told him he should go get a photo. Cute.
These are the guys that had a photo with you at the F1 at Crown. This is the best.
I was really
You
up
Send-
and about as
This
well.
is the best You Send It, We Read It I've ever had.
While I'm dishing out pointless fun facts, enjoyed the episode with Embers. I currently live next door to his folks in Bassendine.
Wow.
100% some of the nicest people you ever meet, as Scully mentioned.
Yeah, that's correct. I'll back that up.
Mrs. Embley is right up there as one of the best cooks, which I imagine is where Andrew gets it from.
Paul, how do you know this, mate? Like,
Maybe she drops him a lasagna from time to time or something.
her name's Anne. She's a beautiful lady, but I just don't know how he knows how she cooks. Anyway.
That's the main points I wanted to get across. Hopefully not too long-winded. Big shout out to the people at Western Urology, best in the business at cutting pipes. Cheers, Willie.
Oh, that's good. Sorry, that's as good as it gets. That is as good as it gets. If we had a prize for the best one of the day, that is it. Could be the year. That's outstanding. Thomas, and You Send It, We Read It.
Okay. Question. Who would you rather win a premiership first, Nat Fyfe or Paddy Cripps? Do you want to answer that first?
It's a tiny one.
Also, I think Luke Shuey should start rocking a mohawk similar to Mr. T. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it would suit him on the field.
Just so happens that we may be able to ask him that question quite soon.
Yeah, very good idea.
That's a very good question. Who would you rather win a premiership first, Nat Fyfe or Paddy Cripps? I'm going to go with Paddy Cripps
What?
because, hey, flag mantle, much
Yeah,
respect.
through
much
and through.
respect.
Yep.
I'll tell you why. 2018, Nat Fyfe was asked, I'm pretty sure prelim final week, who will you be going for in the 2018 grand final?
Yep.
And he answered Collingwood because I don't want to see West Coast win a flag.
Ah, right.
And I remember that.
Yep.
I remember. I
Got
want you to know
receipts.
I remember every bit of it. I've got a receipt. And hey, I'm getting around flag mantle. This is how you learn and act, Nat Fyfe. This is how you act about your fellow West Australians. And I hope Paddy Cripps wins the next flag. Not that far. Nah, I'd like to see Freo win. Nothing personal. Tristan Dale, WCE Strongmen.
G'day, Will and Dan. I found this classic photo during the week, and it got me thinking, who's the strongest West Coast Eagles player you've seen in the gym, and what kind of numbers are they putting up? Should we say what the photo is first?
Yeah, the photo is of our first day at the club, our very first day. So we flew in, went straight to a press conference in the gym.
Who are the people with you in
Mitch
the
Brown sitting down,
Mm-hmm.
and Tim Houlihan standing up. And I have some sort of, it's actually a little bit emo.
Yeah, it is.
Comb over. I mean, you're saying, yeah, it is like that because I've seen photos of you at this age and it's a lot worse. So you're hoping that I'm sort of in the same areas. I'm not, but has a bit about it.
Bad.
Has a bit about it. Yeah, so that's the photo.
Okay, so what kind of numbers are they putting up? Could it be this week's guest, Quinton Lynch? Shannon Hearn looks like he could move a mountain, but I've heard that Fraser Garrick might have an AFL bench press record at around 175 kilos.
So the most the boys used to lift in the gym was about 160 something.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit, 162, 165 at one time.
Yeah.
Not 3 times. And that was a comp between Bunga, Shannon Hearn, and Lynchy.
Yep.
And we will ask Lynchy who's got it over them.
Okay.
And I reckon Lynchy will say Lynchy. That's my lead of the week.
Fraser Garrick.
Big man.
I 100% would believe that rumour.
You want to talk to him on this? I think we should get
Yes, please.
The G train.
Yep.
The G train.
That hair.
That's it. That's done.
Yep.
BackChat's done. It's been fun. You know where to go. You need to go to the website or to our socials. Jump on Linktree. You can buy your tickets there if you're a patron because the password is on Patreon. If you go onto your app, you go into your emails, I've been smashing it this week. It's there.
Or just try every password you can think of.
And we did put the special offer. If you can just find it randomly, it's in Leadville Thursday night. You may enter with the password BackChat. Mm-hmm. See you there. Buy your tickets. Beers with BackChat. I've got a gavel. It's amazing. Don't know why I'm speaking like this. BackChat's done and dusted. Find us on socials. BackChat _. On the website, backchatpodcast.com.au. Send us an email at hello@backchatpodcast.com.au. Find us across all socials, YouTube. Listen to us, watch to us. Thanks to our sponsors, Bluebet, Whippersnapper, Shelter, Mugger River Roasting Co.
Well done.
We've bloody done it.